Alright, y'all, welcome back to another day trading reflection video. My name is Aiden, for y'all that don't know me. And today is day trading reflection number 13. It is a Wednesday, 4/29, and this is the break of my red day streak, my week-long red day streak. You can see I finished $1 on the day, or 92 cents to be exact. I had one trade that worked really well, and then two trades that did not as well. And these are the same ETFs, inverse, and not NUGT is the inverse of JDST. And yeah, that's it, man. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. I'd love to explain to y'all what I did wrong, what I could have done better, and what I should have done, but all the good things as well. So this was my first trade of the day. We'll start with NUGT. You can see NUGT has a previous support at this area that I made. You can see the trend line that I made at 65.87. This stock tends to bounce at that area, and so I liked it. I took it into consideration. You can see pre-market it was shooting down and started making a support around 66.34, and then after it crossed the last resistance point that it had, which was pretty close to the middle VWAP, and went ahead and crossed that. I'm looking at buying in. At this point, I felt like I was too far from it. I felt like I missed the move until it finally came back down, made a support, and started building back up, in which I bought in at 66.97. So about right here I bought in, just after it crossed this resistance point it had here, just making sure it was a reversal. And then the MACD, I want y'all to take a look. It was converging on the 1 day 1 minute, and the RSI as well. It was coming out. I was waiting for it to come out of the extreme on the 30 mark, and it went ahead and pushed up. I got about 1.3%, had a nice little consolidation for a period of time, but then it bounced off the middle VWAP again, and I took profits at 1.3. You can see it kept on pushing up. It pushed up for another, another good 2.2%. That's okay. I locked in profits. I wanted to make sure I took profits, and that was it. So I sold 7 shares of NEGT at 67.86, and that is how that trade went. It was pretty good overall. Not bad. I can't complain. The good things, I was waiting for the confirmation there. I was allowing the stock to come back and test its support, which I felt like was a big factor, and I feel like I need to start doing more. It's kind of hard to allow the stock to push up and test a support, especially when you're trading reversals, because it doesn't always come back and test a support. But when you're in doubt and when you feel like you missed the move, don't just go ahead and buy it, which I did in the other stock. Instead, wait for it, let it come back, test the support, and then go ahead and do your thing from there. Decide if you still agree that this stock is worth the risk to reward, and if so, go ahead and buy in, but buy in at your own risk. Remember, at the end of the day, you're the one pushing that little green button to buy your stock. So JDST, this was the one I lost $5 on. JDST, it pushed down market open, obviously, because NUGT pushed up market open, like I said, inverse ETFs. And it also had a support level, just like the other one. And so I was trying to trade it there. You can see it pushed up, and it actually confirmed the reversal that it did. And it's still reversing technically. It looks like it's hitting a resistance point right now. But I tried to trade the reversal. What went wrong? What did I do? So you can see it pushed down market open, went ahead, tested that support, that resistance area. It kept pushing down. MACD still red. And then I took notice and I started buying in after the MACD converged and after the RSI started building supports above the 30 mark. It looked very attractive to me. This one, you can't really do much about. So I bought 20 shares at 26.35, and this happens. So right here, I bought in. You see the doji candlestick, and the MACD was just converging. The RSI was bouncing off the 30 mark. I went ahead, I shot the shot, man. I took it, and it could have built a support, and it actually did build a support over there. But I was expecting it to actually make a reversal just as quick as the other one did, which it did not. And that is something that this right here, this mistake, is going to take experience. Okay, that's the only thing to avoid these things. Because you can see I was right about the trade. All right, where I bought in, it was reversing. It was starting its reversal. There's the doji that confirms it, even though the low was down here. But it's starting its reversal. It didn't go past this 30 mark on the RSI, and the MACD was converging. So this is a proper start of the reversal, but you need to take in consideration that that's not what it did. It came down over time, and it went back up over time. It took a little bit longer than I expected. And in that case, you can see I bought in, it pushed down, made a support, pushed up, and I thought, again, I was still in the mindset of it's gonna go ahead and reverse pretty quickly. I didn't notice until afterwards, until I'm doing this reflection, that it built up over time and this pattern occurred. So I went ahead and bought in again, chasing this stock. This is a perfect example of a chase. So let me see if I can actually see where I bought in. 12 shares at 26.51. Whoa. 12 shares at 26.51. So right at the top of that candlestick. And I told y'all, my kryptonite is when I buy and the sellers take control. At both of these trades, the sellers took control. Right there and right there. So how to avoid that? Patience, time, and experience. Okay, I should have noticed that this stock was building up over time. Instead of buying in there, I should have bought in there or over here. I was just expecting it to reverse a lot quicker, and it didn't do that. Instead, you could see the pattern from starting where I bought in, came back down, made a support, pushed back up, made a resistance, came back down, support, resistance, support, resistance. And I built this trend line so y'all could see even more this pennant pattern that was going on, and then it broke out of the pattern, pushed past the middle VWAP, and continued to build, which it is doing right now. So if one could see that, which takes experience and time to develop your eye for these things. Once you see that though, you could easily see I chased this stock right here. I should have bought in here, 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 anywhere on this trend line where the stock was bouncing, okay? Instead, the amateurs like myself, I bought in here, right? And then it pushed down, which my stop was 0.5%. I tried to give it leverage, about 0.8%, I lost. So yeah, that's just a beginner mistake, something you need to develop your eye for, and you'll be able to start seeing these stocks and these patterns and these pennant patterns and the supports and resistance areas. That's it, bro. That's just identifying which stock you're in and where's the supports, where's the resistance, is there a pattern you can see. It's just the eye for your stock, okay? The eye overall that comes with experience in stocks. So that's how this trade went. That's what I did wrong. Buying in too early, chasing the stock and not letting it develop, and not really understanding, giving the stock enough time for myself to understand it. Does that make sense? Don't trade anything you don't understand, even though I thought I understood it, thought it was going to go up, but it didn't. It didn't do the pattern that I thought it would. It did its own pattern. The stock market never has to do what you think it should. Instead, once you're here in my position and you feel like you've lost this stock, just like I did in the other one, I felt like I chased it and it was done. I just needed to back out. I let it build a support and it continued its uptrend. So at any doubt, don't rush into anything. Just be safe. Let the stock build a support and continue your trading. Again, if you think the win-lose ratio is still there, the risk-to-reward ratio, is still there, then go ahead and pull the trigger. But yeah, that was my few mistakes on the day, just chasing and being impatient, not letting the stock develop. Hopefully y'all could take away something from this. Overall, I feel like it was a great day. I feel like I learned a lot. And it was a break of the red day, man. It's $1, but it's $1 green. So, you know, like, it's a green day. I'm happy. I'm good. And I learned a lot today. So I can't wait till tomorrow. I've been paper trading like crazy, trying to develop the strategy. I just wrote down a new reversal strategy. It took me about 2 to 3 hours yesterday. All I did was paper trade, man. But yeah, that was it. I'm excited. I'm excited for this week. I'm going to continue to paper trade, continue to develop the strategy and experience and my eye for things, hopefully opening up. And we're growing. You know, we are growing. This is number 13. I cannot wait what the future holds for y'all. I hope y'all are having a great week. I really want y'all to leave me a comment down below if you're still in this video. Thank you so much for watching the full thing. Leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me what y'all think about the content. And I will see y'all in the next Day Trading Reflection video. Guys, stay up and peace out.